Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, certainly a soaking rain today, up to an inch, along with those strong southerly gales, 45, even 50 miles per hour. So goodbye to storm number 1. A bit of a break tonight through tomorrow. Storm number 2 scheduled, much advertised for Wednesday. Doppler radar looking good. Still a lot of low-level moisture and humidity in the atmosphere. That'll promote a little bit of fog this evening and overnight, but otherwise things improving as far as the rain and the wind. Unseasonably mild. Temperature at 62. How could we be talking snow 48 hours away when temperatures are in the 60s? Well, quite simply, tomorrow night, and especially on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, colder air making a return with a developing storm system coming up the coastline. Take a look at well, first of all, the Doppler radar. You can see the thrust of the rain today lifting to the north. Some showers off to our north and west, not too much of a factor this evening and right on through the overnight hours. But you can see the very mild temperatures at this hour with many areas in the 60s, almost 70 in Philadelphia and here in Providence and Boston at 62. So, you know, law of physics says you need cold air to make snow. So where is it? Well, you head out towards the Great Lakes and the northern plains. You can clearly see the big temperature contrast out here. So a piece of this cold air working in, but not until actually tomorrow night and Wednesday. So we have one more very warm day for this time of year before the colder air and the storm arrives. So let's take a look at Futurecast. And now I want to jump ahead. Tomorrow's a quiet day, so won't spend too much time on it. But jump ahead to tomorrow evening, tomorrow night at around 7 o'clock with cloudy skies. Developing coastal storm taking shape. So by Wednesday morning, we actually start off as rain. The morning commute for Wednesday is actually manageable. I don't see any ice or snow. It will be slow just due to the rain itself, but there's no snow to start the storm system. It starts off as rain. As we get deeper into the afternoon and evening hours, you start to see more in the way of shades of blue, especially north and west of Providence, higher elevations. We start to see that transition over to snow. And certainly by later Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, most areas, with the exception of the Cape and Islands, changing over to snow and then pulling away. It's a very progressive storm. It doesn't slow down or stall, and that's one reason why we're not forecasting excessive amounts of snow, but there will be some accumulations, especially away from the coastline, especially north and west of Providence. The weather does improve on Thursday. So here's the breakdown as far as final snowfall accumulations. Now, this is not Wednesday morning or even Wednesday afternoon. It's later Wednesday night and by early on Thursday morning. Thanksgiving morning, the storm is pulling away, but north and west of Route 295 on the order of 3 to 6. Higher amounts as you head up towards the Mass Pike and the Berkshires. Providence Metro, that includes Warwick and Cranston, and anywhere from roughly 1 to 2. And then further to the south, it's mostly in the form of rain, so little, if anything, on the ground. So the higher snow totals, the further north and west you go, and not as much near the coastline. So mild tonight with clouds and some patchy fog. Better weather tomorrow with clearing skies. 55 to 60 to start the morning. Feels more like spring. And we're in the low 60s tomorrow afternoon with sunshine and then rapid changes by Wednesday, putting the threat tracker obviously at least in the moderate category, especially away from the coastline across inland areas. 7-day Futurecast shows you messy weather on Wednesday. And here's the breakdown as far as travel. 8 a.m. it is rain, some slow travel, but it's manageable. But as we get deeper into the afternoon and towards the evening hours, the colder air starts to work in. You start to see that transition over to sleet and snow starting to stick to the roads, especially away from the coastline where the air is colder. Thanksgiving Thursday improving, cold temperatures upper 30s to low 40s with at least partly sunny skies. Frigid but dry on Friday, and right now no problems for the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. So you know that's the first call as far as the accumulation. Tomorrow's a whole nother day, so don't let that be the last forecast that you see. Check back with us to see if things have to be tweaked, but it's a combination of both rain and snow, not all snow.
A lot of people probably glued to the TV trying to figure out what this is going to do for their travel and Thanksgiving.
I feel very confident that it's a big travel buster as far as slowing things down.
All right, Tony, thanks. More